Okay, you guys, I was going to type this out to different people to tell them what happened last night, the saga and everything, and I was going to tell them. So I'll tell you all at the same time. I had a migraine yesterday, so I took a sleep gummy to help me sleep. And I go like this. I'm laying there watching TV, and my eyes start to close. And then that happens. But it was an alarm. And it was, I was like, I thought I woke up in Silent Hill or something. Silent Hill is a scary movie where klaxons go off and then scary things happen. But I wake up, I look up, and the TV's off. It's dark everywhere. Couldn't see nothing. I reach my phone, turn the light on my camera. So the alarm is going off somewhere. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what's happening? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Good.
And guess what?
Good thing I didn't wake up in the middle of the night.
It was scary.
Like I do sometimes.
It was scary. And so I go out there to try and find my stuff, but I wear a lot of black clothes. So I was looking for my hoodie. I put my hoodie on, and I'm sitting there still trying to panic, get to the alarm, and I put my hoodie on. And I high key, I panicked because I thought my lights was put out because I put this on my face. So I took it off, and now I shine the lights in my face. So now I'm blind, dizzy, half asleep. With the thing on backwards, the alarm's going off outside. I look out the windows, nobody's there. It's completely dark. I run outside. I turn the alarm off because it wasn't the fire alarm. So I was like, it's an electric alarm. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, a neighbor comes up and she just starts talking. Blah, 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 blah. My mom, my house, my clothes, my this, my blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there still dizzy from almost being asleep off of this gummy that's a good high dose. And so I'm sitting there, she just blah, 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 blah. I run back inside to check on her family because she was next to me in the bed asleep. So I got to run back to check on her. My mom's in the back because she had her CPAP machine that got turned off in the middle of sleep. So I'm doing all this and I run back out there. The lady's still talking, my mom, my this, my that, and I was like, do you hear that? She was like, do you hear that? She wouldn't stop talking. And I said, hey, do you hear that? She finally says, wait, do you hear something? Do you hear something? Where do you hear something? Where do you hear it? Where do you hear it? Where do you hear it? I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, shut up!
That's what happened.
Yeah.
What
So she finally stops talking and we hear banging and yelling. And we're like, we just go to check the elevator. She starts banging on the elevator. I'm like, okay. I was like, you got to keep it down. We have a newborn baby across the hall. And so but we're trying to listen and we hear it. So we go to the back stairs, which I didn't know we even had back stairs here because we just moved here after the fires in Altadena. So she takes me and she's like, I hear something in the back stair. Well, yelling and I'm like, she says, Brock, come with me. I'm like, we don't do those type of things. But I walked with her because in case someone was in danger. So we finally go up this scary stairwell in the back of the building. It's dark and creepy and we're here yelling and screaming. We go to the second floor, open it, and there's a 92-year-old woman that lives upstairs standing there right at the exit of the door like this. We were almost ran down the stairs, but the neighbor knew her. She was like, this 92-year-old neighbor, she was like, let's get her back inside. She's like, my oxygen machine shut off. I'm dizzy. I'm getting the willies because of I watch a lot of horror movies. I watch Ghost Adventures, Ghost Hunters, Expedition X. So now I'm in this creepy dark building with no lights on the second floor I've never been on, and the stairwell I've never been, with a 92-year-old woman that I've never met, her hair raggedy looking like Large Marge with Pee Wee Herman. I'll show you that one later. Anyways, it was the scariest thing ever. She's like, help me get her to her house, Brock. So we're walking down the hallway, and it's a long hallway. Never been in this part of the building. So now I got the super willy. So I'm just like, something's about to jump out at me. Is Zach and the Ghost Adventures going to be around to help me? Anyways, she gets back in there. She says, you got to go check on the person down on the first floor. He's living in a chamber. What? I'm out. Bye. So anyways, we come back down. We're like, I said to the neighbor, I was like, I don't know what to do about an oxygen tank being out. I don't know what the alarm was for. The buildings are out. There's buildings around us with lights on. It was the wildest thing ever. So finally, after about 10, 15 minutes, the power comes back on. But by that time, I'm so razzled, dizzy, frail, weak. It was the most crazy adventure ever. I know the computer turned off, but I needed to tell you guys this. And it was too much to tell or type people. So thank you for this 4.5 minute adventure with me, you guys. But it was creepy. Everything worked out. We don't know why the power went out, but it was raining yesterday and all kind of things are happening. But it was completely creepy, scary. And I thought I was in Silent Hill, you guys. And you know what? It's tough to be woken up after you take a gummy. Just letting you know. It's wild. Hey, this creepy guy. I'm out.